The question is, how do you overcome the fear of rejection during networking? So it's like dating. You just got to kind of tell yourself, I don't care. And you got to think of, pain and pleasure. And I'll give you an example. If you go and you ask somebody out on a date and they say no, you'll feel rejected and that much pain. If they say yes, and that's your soulmate, you'll have this much pleasure for the rest of your life. Okay, so it's worth it, right? From a risk-reward perspective. So if I told you, if you asked out 10 incredible people and they would all say no to you and they're all amazing, but by the 11th person, they would say yes, would you be willing to fail 10 times? Of course you would, because each failure would be this much pain, 10 of them, but that 11th would be this much pleasure forever. That's what you got to think about. And you also have to tell yourself, I just don't care what people think of me. Just be yourself. Just be yourself. And if you don't care what people think of you, then you'll reach an awesome level of confidence and happiness in your life. And you have to be that way in business because you'll never be successful if you don't fail a lot first. And so every entrepreneur that's made it big, or every novelist or every movie maker or whatever, they've failed a lot. And Michael Jordan was not selected for his high school basketball team. And Michael Jordan once said, and I've got the quote on my wall in my studio over there, he said, I've failed over and over and over again, and that is why I succeed. And J.K. Rowling and Dylan, my youngest one, is starting to read the Harry Potter books finally. I bought the big set and they were sitting there for ages, and Andrew didn't do it, Matthew didn't do it, Dylan's 9. Finally, he started reading them. I got worried because other kids were reading like 5 years old, and anyway, whatever. But I bring up J.K. Rowling because she was rejected about 30 times by different publishers, and she didn't give a damn. She didn't care. She was a single mother, God bless her. She was an assistant. She hated her job. She kept getting rejected. Teflon, she didn't care. 29 times in a row, got rejected. By the 30th time, she got a contract, obviously. The Harry Potter series is one of the most successful book series of all time. I think she might be the wealthiest author of all time, or close to it at least. But if somebody had told her, look, you're going to fail 29 times. On the 30th time, you're going to make it big. You're going to hit it out of the park or get a 6 in cricket. I used to play cricket too. Never got a 6, so I got a couple of 4s when I hit the wall. But I'm sure she would have said, I don't care if I failed 30 times. By the 31st time, if I make it, yeah, it's worth it, because each rejection is this much pain times 30. But that one acceptance is that much pleasure. You got to think of the same thing when it comes to networking as well, and when it comes to dating. And there are a lot of similarities too. And I should never give dating advice because my wife is way out of my league. But just never give a damn what anybody thinks of you. Otherwise, you know what? You'll always be a prisoner in their mind and your mind as well. You'll never be happy.